Look at the timing, Gil. He ends a 40-post cascade with tens of billions in tariff evasion claims and zero border releases. Then DJT ticks up 0.6% and VIXY drops down 0.8%. That isn't coincidence. That is capital rushing to shore because he just signaled the regime's grip on the narrative.
VIXY dropped 6th percentile Mara. It means fear is low, not that your thesis is high. The tape shrugs at everything. He posts about tens of billions in a scam, and the market doesn't flinch because it knows he will say some amount tomorrow. You are mistaking his volume for value.
It is not volume, it is direction. He ties the great transshipment scam directly to the administration's strength, reinforcing the DJT ticker's rise. He is painting the legal landscape, calling Letitia James a complete and total disaster, while endorsing a replacement who will fight tirelessly for law and order. That is a directive to institutional capital about who holds the pen.
He calls her a disaster. The market sees a ticker that rose up 0.6% with no relation to New York State politics. You are connecting dots that don't exist. He posts about 11 new Arctic security cutter icebreakers, and you think it moves the needle. The tape shows IT up 0.5%, but that is standard defense sector drift, not a tribute to his icebreaker claims.
It is about the ecosystem he is building. He clears the board, he insults Hochul and James in New York, endorses Sullivan in Alaska with a visual of Sullivan, Danis, registered Republican incumbent, crossed out by Democrats, and backs Darline Graham in South Carolina. This is a coordinated purge of the establishment, Gil. The market notices the consolidation of power.
The market notices nothing because it is busy ignoring the peekaboo James insults and the witch hunt rhetoric. You are reading a political autopsy report as a financial forecast. SMH fell down 0.45%, but that has nothing to do with his endorsement of Saritha Komatirati. He is shouting into a void, and your panic is just noise in the channel.
Void. He shares a link claiming apprehensions plunge 94% and posts an image of a great cheeseburger, endorsement to prove cultural dominance. He is signaling that the border is secured and the culture war is won. That confidence is what keeps DJT rising while VIXY falls. You call it noise, I call it the sound of the opposition being silenced.
He claims 94%, and you treat it like a receipt. It is a number he pulled from thin air to make you feel something. The tape shows Ethereum fell down 0.37%, which means the crypto market is ignoring his America First rhetoric entirely. You are chasing ghosts in his hyperbole while the actual assets do what they always do, ignore him.
The crypto dip is irrelevant to the sovereign narrative he is constructing. He is securing the judicial base with Samuel Atkinson's nomination and the border narrative with zero border releases. He is telling investors that the rules of engagement have changed. The DJT rise is the market pricing in the end of the political chaos he claims to have tamed.
The DJT rise is up 0.6%, a rounding error in the grand scheme, and VIXY falling means people are sleeping soundly because your Chiasa theory is not moving the needle. He posts about tens of billions lost to scams, but the only fortune being made is yours on anxiety.
He is signaling the end of the witch hunt by endorsing judges and clearing out prosecutors. That is a massive shift in legal risk for the establishment. The market is pricing instability because he is asserting total control over the narrative, not just posting memes.
He posts about icebreakers and you see a fleet. I see a line item that doesn't move a single basis point on ITA. You are so desperate for meaning in his ramblings that you mistake a press release for a price signal.
The tens of billions figure is not just rhetoric, it is a threat to the current order. When he posts that, and the market holds steady or rises on DJT, it means the market believes his ability to enforce that narrative. That is the signal.
The tape shows VIXY fell down 0.8%, which means the only thing falling is your credibility for trying to link a border claim to a volatility index drop that had nothing to do with it.
That's the show. We're on Spotify and YouTube. If this earned it, like, subscribe, tell a friend. And housekeeping machine that writes this gets tuned constantly for cleaner news. The numbers are real, the jokes are not. One more thing, this whole station runs on one garage computer, and if the tape ever earned you a coffee, there's a tip jar at informant.reiners.io. It keeps the phone line on.